Okay. Cool. I know. Targets at the top.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
Cool. All about.
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground.
Huh.
Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world.
Another face in the stone
Like
there.
her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
The Northmen tell this story.
I missed one.
Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen. The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Interesting. Let's see what this face tells me.
Senua,
each walk these lands, gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Shit.
End it now. This is nearly the end. He's gone. Yes, Senua. She's got her sword. Prepare yours behind you. Watch out! He's behind you. Behind you. She finished him.
That was a bit tough.
I can still smell it.
The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. You hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now. You can hear the runes.
The runes. Yes, they.
Follow the screams.
Follow this.
Focus.
The screams will help you.
Not eerie at all.
Are they screaming?
The screams will help you.
You can hear the runes.
They're screaming. did some view.
The rooms.
Follow the screams. Focus. No.
Right.
Are they
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened. When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Interesting. I hear, I believe that's Druth's voice. Or Druth talk about basically like what we're up against. Facing.
He's down. Finish it. Behind you.
Die for no reason.
It's nearly over. He can read.
Nice.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Sacrifice can open the door. Oh.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
What's happening?
Where's the fire gone?
Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared.
It was everywhere.
Maybe it was an illusion.
It was a trick.
Maybe it was never there in the first place.
Maybe it was a test. So it's testing us.
Cert is testing her.
Why? Why would he do that?
The fire giant is testing her.
What is he trying to test? It was an illusion.
Where's the fire?
It was real. The fire was real.
She could feel it.
She could feel it. We could feel it. It was an illusion.
It was everywhere.
Where's the fire?
Where's it
Find
gone?
Cert.
Will it
She
come
needs
back?
to find Cert.
Could the fire come back?
The fire.
Cert.
Cert is through
Waiting
there.
for you. He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth said, find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it. He's waiting for you.
It was never going to be that easy.
He's waiting.
Cert is
She
waiting for
can't
you.
get through that. Find him.
The pyre.
Okay. I hope the game's not too quiet. You watching?
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Cert, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Interesting. That be what Ragnarok is? So finally going in Asgard.
Another gate. Another gate.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire
Another
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Wow. Pretty crazy. Guess the Northmen wanted. So, the burning of their sacrifice. Or burning of. Running, I'm running. Come on.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
I wonder if that upper one. Back. If I have defeated Soot. So, what I'm understanding is Soot is the one that's supposed to be, according to the last bit we learned of the story, the one that's going to end Asgard and Midgard at the end of the world. And I'm supposed to just walk in and beat him in single combat? That's interesting.
Fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Cottage.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
That way Odin gave one of his eyes then? Bring from the well of knowledge? I guess. Keep walking around in this building, I should probably. These rooms.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
It's the secret.
Maybe I have to run up there instead. Come on, Senua, you can do it. Oop. Hmm? Ah. It's crazy how each one of these is actually just a sacrificial altar. It has like a collar at the top, handcuffs on the sides, assume chains for the legs as well. Creepy. Come on. Don't fall. Don't fall.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the prime!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No. I see nothing now.
I guess I don't. So right now, at least, I don't really understand what I'm trying to get done with. Sounds like side, I suppose.
You'll find it. You'll never find it.
Give up. Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Is the secret?
Been pretty good at finding these. Fascinating. I like how puzzles. Figured it out.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Works.
Senua,
If I can survive the fire of Surt and escape my darkness. And so can you.
Fire. Jesus. Oh my god.
Don't. She's dying.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Spill the blood of Surt. Take his mark, and I will chase you from there and forever be in your debt.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
this one is a lot easier than the Valraven fight, I'd say. Wow. That was a lot easier than the Valraven fight. If that's really it. Yep. Well, alright then.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. And the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep it.
I die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have, to find your answers, your quest, your truth.
His name wasn't Soot. They sounded like they were saying Soot.
Druth was a troubled man. A scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world. Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw. Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. I can be sure of that.
Interesting.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Kind of want to look.
She did it. She did it. She can open the gate to Helheim. She did it. She did it. She can open the gate to Helheim.
To Hela. To Dillian. She did it.
She did it.
Open the gate. Open the gate.
Why is she waiting?
She
Open
has
the
to
gate.
open
No,
the gate.
don't. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't.
She's done it.
Oh my god.
It's so dark.
It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness.
Only the dead may cross.
Only the dead may cross
Only
into
the
hell.
dead may cross.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Oh my god. Oh.
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Come on, Senua.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer, led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Wow. Well, that was crazy. That's to the... Oh. What a epic spot for a fight.
Finish this! No!
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
For real. No, it was like an insane fighter. I would assume those orange tags are unblockable.
When there is a new road ahead, the only one that makes any sense.
That was satisfying. Crow disappeared. The hell? Is the entrance to hell?
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Oh shit. Who the hell is this?
She's injured! Not gonna make it.
Come on. Nice. Game certainly knows how to choose very cool arenas. So what is going on here? Transparent pieces of building? Magic. Witchcraft. Oh boy.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
So I was reading a little bit about the lore for Hela, the god of that watches over Hell, or Helheim. Apparently she is the daughter of Loki, as well as a fire giant, I believe, or some giantess.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Ah. That's what that was about. One's here somewhere. Ah. Okay. No. Ah, there it is. Right? One down, two to go. To that door. Yeah, it is. Okay. I probably didn't need to come down here right away then. That's right.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Hmm. Yeah. So Druth mentions it there, but Hela's appearance is supposed to be half corpse, half, like alive, half human. And the imagery used in the page I saw was that, like, skeleton corpse, not just like rotting zombie flesh, or rotting flesh.
The gate. It's opening.
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace.
That is
Gods will
terrifying.
punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
Yeah, I'm scared too for her. That is terrifying.
Get up and fight.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Jesus. Really laying it on thick.
What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Won't she fucking do it? Why did she... Was she cauterizing the wound on her head?
My
Or
God,
is she just branding herself?
when you give everything and face that which torments you,
Oh
only to
god.
find that it is worse than you could have imagined. Why
That
go
arm.
on?
Look at her arm.
Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind.
No, he's here.
It's in your
It's
mind.
him, it's real. What's happening?
Go towards it.
Okay. Trying to check for if there's any glyphs out here that I can interact with. I doubt there is anything. Just the ocean.
There it is. You're imagining it's Dylan. He's gone. He's gone. Slow. How could you keep going? How could you keep going? Ignore the pain. I told you it was the trick. I told you. Where are you going? See,
Not gonna be able to
there's
climb
nothing
over.
to follow. Come on.
I stand corrected. I don't know, she's still moving.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father Zinbal made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Learn a little bit more about Senna's life before, or when she was younger. And she was a troubled child and kept isolated from the others. Big shipmast. Oh, gonna go this way first.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
Now I will go look. That cave area is. Ah. Mother again.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Interesting.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home.
Interesting.
And it does not ask you to swim against it.
Go with the flow. Go with the flow, Senua.
There he was. This lone figure of a boy.
Under the tree.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree.
You have to keep Dillian.
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted, and for the first time in years she felt a ray of hope.
That's nice.
Where is he? He's there. He's there. Under the tree. You can see him. There he is. You have to keep Dillian going.
Come on. Yeah.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Wow. Nice family. Interesting that they have sewage made. Wouldn't think this is that advanced.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
I think I will. The honey stops her. Oh, this is Sigmund. Sword in the tree. And his brother's tied up. They hear the rest of the tale? I see a way too, though. Forward and see if we find anything else. Gonna make sure there's nothing behind this boat.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue.
Oh.
The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Wonder what that would be. Also, that's pretty hardcore. And he just murders all his nephews. Like the hero.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Oh. Well, his sister goes and does the nasty with him. Sends their son after years.
It's not real.
And they still get captured and buried alive.
It's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded.
Billion.
Where is she going?
Oh my god. My eyeballs.
What is she following? You can't even find. It's just deception.
Oh, this is pretty. Look how happy she
so
looks.
effortlessly caught the world in bliss. If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
You're pretty. I also appreciate how happy she is. A lot different than how she looks now. Yeah. Sorry, give me one second. My cat's climbing into my lap. Alright, you comfortable, bud? You comfortable? Yep. Okay. We're good. Cat has been secured. This shit's bright as fuck. Eyeballs. Oh, it's probably the only time we'll see her smile. Oh.
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me?
Oh.
You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
The war.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up!
I'm very curious what that very deep voice is.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Can you see him?
You won't believe it.
Is he
not real.
Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Is that Delia? Nothing lives here.
You won't
Survive.
I wonder if I can go back and get in that door. Really don't want to run all the way back there.
What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Nothing. And if that's a grave, then this one. Okay. That's it.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Wow. Heavy price indeed.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
I wonder what all of these are. Are these gravestones? What exactly are these? That looks so creepy. Don't really want to go in there, but I assume I have to. Those skulls? Yeah, they're sure. Oh, Sigmund's sword. Oh, that's creepy.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the
shard. Interesting.
Shard. Find it.
It's the metal runestones.
It's in front of you. Find it.
Yeah.
The metal. The runes.
You need that sword.
Go to the shard. Find the shards.
Well, I think that is where I will stop, as it is getting late for me and getting a bit sleepy. That is very interesting, though. Sword of legend, held by the hero Sigmund, pulled from a tree after Odin placed it. Very similar to the King Arthur tale. I guess I would assume Norse mythology came first, though, yeah? Actually, I'm not sure. I wonder if the Norse mythology came first, or if the, like, I don't know, what would you call it, like Britannian mythology? Or King Arthur came first? Because it definitely has the similarities there. There's like a sword that can only be pulled by a hero. Be interested to see what the shards are, though. It sounds like it'll transport me to other worlds, or at least other areas. That should be entertaining. After selection. It's interesting that there's an auto difficulty setting. After completing. Watch that after then. Yep, if you've joined me, I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day, morning, evening, night, whatever time it is for you. As I am going to be going to sleep now. I'm very tired. And yeah, have a good one. Adios.